day here at Groove City Grind. Boy, I'm a little delayed with my podcast today, my stream today. Somebody walked up in here and they just couldn't accept no for an answer. And I've been around here so long, I know everybody in the staff, and I'm not gonna let nobody bully these young ladies and whatnot. They're like, get out, get out, get out. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, what? And dude realized they weren't alone. And let's just say that's all I can tell you about that. But what's happening? What's up, all you special people out there? Happy Friday. Time's just flying, man. It's just flying. Want to give you another look at what's going on, what it looks like here at the doggone brewery slash studio. Hey, what's good, Angel Christian? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. You are special. Happy Friday. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring you some updates that I got a hold of while I'm sitting here drinking my midday coffee. Hope you all enjoying your day. It's almost over for you guys over on the East Coast. I realize, a lot of you guys are just getting up. I'm midway through, thus the morning grinds are taking effect. But yeah, one of the updates I ran across, and I had done more than 2 or 3 segments on this issue here, is the Brittney Griner situation. Got an update, fortunately. Yep. Shout out to all you people just checking in. If, friend or foe, just hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. I don't care. It does the same thing. Whatever it is, don't just hit in the clouds, man. Make yourself known, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm feeling really good, man. It's like, I went and did my workout this morning and all of that. I got all that stuff out the way. My shift is later on tonight, so this is it. I'm gearing up for my weekend, which is when I do my whole thing. Hunter Rizzo, long time no see, brother, man. What's up with you? Salute, man. So yeah, we got a Brittney Griner update, man. Like I said, I've done a few lives on this story already. And the camp is saying that she finally got some good news about our athlete, and who she's currently serving 9 years. That's a lot of time for a vape pen. Straight up, it's a lot of time, especially in a Russian drug, in a Russian prison. Is no joke. So, according to an interview offered by a former U.S. ambassador, I'm assuming it's the same one. It is Bill Richardson. He came over there and went over there. He's been negotiating with some government officials in Russia, and he said that the intentions are being more, what's the word I'm going to use? Vibrant by the Moscow officials, which is good. That means they're being more and more up to it, even despite everything else that's going on in the world, and especially with Russia and their involvement in what's going on in Ukraine. But so they're letting their intentions be known that they are definitely seeking to release her. And his words were he's cautiously optimistic on Griner negotiations. Richard said that I think it's going to be a 2-for-2 deal now. A 2-for-2 deal. So, we all know she got found guilty of the possession. But they're also talking about Paul Whelan, if you remember him, a U.S., Canadian, and British citizen who was serving 16-year prison sentence for being found guilty of espionage charges. I'm just kind of confused here. Why does this all encompass? I mean, evidently it has a lot to do with Griner's notoriety and her, value, her value as a social status in our country and whatnot. But they're throwing these, I guess, political aspects into it, and I guess that's the name of the game right now. Let's throw some political shit into the ball game, and so now this guy who's been found guilty of espionage, something he never pled guilty to, is part of the dealings in the reported that the plan for negotiating would release Griner and Whelan and would involve Victor Balk, the famous merchant of debt. Now, I discussed this guy earlier. Um, he was in prison in the United. He's been in prison in the United States, and we already know he's an arms dealer. He's been serving like a 20-year something sentence, and he's about almost halfway through it. And I'm like, we're talking about somebody who's selling arms to, you know, countries and basically, selling arms to both sides at times and is dealing in debt. That's all they could come out of. When you got a pistol, gun, and what have you, that's all you can get out of it. Where you're selling arms to a warring faction. But this guy who has a history of being that guy, he's on the table. And they said, coupled with this, Richardson was questioned by Tapper about whether he saw likely that both Griner and Willen would be released before the end of 2022, and the answer was blunt. He said, I do think so. Now, this is more talk than they've had about this the whole time. I'm just giving you my assessment after 2 visits to Russia on behalf of American hostages, man. So shout out to him and the good work that he's putting in. He said, in addition, Richardson said that on visits, he was able to sense the Russian government's readiness for the need to conduct this negotiation. Now, I already know what it is. They want that arms dealer, especially now with all the funk they putting out there. They trying to get some business handled. And, let's face it, they got a good bargaining chip with Griner, It just goes on to say that essentially that with those talks in good faith and those two elements on the table, that this deal's looking like it's going to happen. And let's just face it, the end of the year is not that far away. So they're saying it's going to be done within 2022. So we'll be looking forward to Brittney Griner coming back home, at a cost that's probably, if you ask me, a little high, you know what I mean? To be releasing a arms dealer. Come on, man. For real. It's like, I don't get it, man. But, it is what it is. And right now they got the advantage because they're holding our girl hostage. Basically, they're holding her hostage because over here, we already know all that's legal. Having a vape, man, having THC, having marijuana, bud, whatever you want to call it, it's all legal. So it is what it is, Hopefully that does work out. Sure enough, it's real crazy, man. Especially when somebody else got the advantage. Somebody who's, somebody who's so popular, and obviously being missed here in the United States. They pretty much are throwing their highest chips on the table. Like, yeah, we need our arms dealer back. We need our spies back. It's like, dude, I never knew Brittney Griner's connect. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes it just gets crazy down here. But yeah, other than that, I wanted to give you guys an update also that I will be going to my homecoming for the University of Washington. We'll have a football team homecoming, and we're looking pretty good at being out there. What it is a ceremony for, not just the team itself that's presently playing on the field, but former members. They come out onto the field, they're acknowledged by the crowd and the fans, and you get a chance, get that salute. Everybody that remembers you or your legacy is acknowledged, and it's a nice time. You know what I'm saying? And especially the way the weather is currently. I mean, come on, man. I got to be out there. I'm going to be out there on the field. So hopefully you guys get a chance. I'm going to go live. We're going to go live from the University of Washington, Montlake Stadium. Oh, it's beautiful. And when you got a stadium that's right next to a lake, you can actually see the lake from sitting in the stands. It's beautiful out there, man. I'm just hoping and praying that, everybody gets a chance to share my moment, man. Man. Been a while, bro. I got 20 plus years since I've been there. When I left, we was getting Rose Bowl rings. You know what I'm saying? Pac-12 championships. You feel me? We were doing the thing. I used to have the rings, but I lost some. You do that from time to time. You lose stuff like that. I mean, like I said, it's been over 20 years, man. So I hope y'all share with me on that, man. Come check me out, man. But yeah, man, Friday, man. Happy Friday, man. I will be doing a live later on here addressing some of the YouTube beefs that's going on, especially in regards to my constituent ADTV and the weirdo in me, where I got some stuff that I got to let loose. I gotta let it loose. So y'all just make sure you turn into that. That'll be late night. That'll be after AD's live. I want y'all to make sure you're there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be some sparks flying. I got some. I like to come with the facts, the actual and factual. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork. That's how I come. And of course, I'm gonna dress it up with my own slang and all that. But it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all come through on that, man. But salute all you guys coming through. Uh, um, Medicaid worker, yes. Happy Friday, man. Definitely, man. We made it. We made it. We already know. Um, Also, one of the other things, like I said, I'm going to be doing the homecoming game for my alma mater. Salute, James S. James S. I'm going to be at my homecoming game coming up here for the University of Washington. All the OX athletes, all the has-beens will be out on the field. I'll be one of them. Yours truly. I used to be a running back. I know y'all like, no. Dude, you look like you played the line. Okay, all right, all right. No, I was a running back, okay? I mean to tell you the truth. But right now, I'm working on getting that back. I'm working on getting it back. So be out there. It's been over 20 years, man. I'm looking forward to this reunion out there. So I will be streaming it here from live to the Nestars Live. Big boy, what's happening, man? Big boy, is AD up in here? AD up in here? I don't see him. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Maybe you was thinking he wasn't. I got you, man. I feel you. No, it's me going live, man. Fortunately, yep. Yes, yes. Thank you. You enjoy yourself too, bro. Take care of your business, man. That's right. That's first. And trust me, I got some stuff coming up too. I'm going to be traveling down to Vegas. I got a big project going on with a YouTuber who wants me to do a build for him. It's another YouTuber, and that's going to be something. But I got to keep it under wraps right now because we got haters in the wire, don't we? We got some serious haters. Yeah, I went to the University of Washington, big boy. The Huskies. Yeah. But we know all about Washington State. Those Cougs. Boy, you want to tell you something, man? They would have a 1-10 season, and out of the 2 years that I was there, they came with their best fire and knocked us out of the Rose Bowl. Uh-huh. But the thing is, I'm also from the time of when we was winning, Pac-12 championships, going to Rose Bowls, Aloha Bowls, being ranked in the top 10, all the good stuff that came with, being a top tier athlete, man. It was good times, man. That's what this is going to be about. Just reuniting with some of the guys that I used to be out there with. Nate Robinson's dad is one of them. That's all right, man. We basically all the same network, man. Big boy. AD be coming through too, man. But he's probably at work right now. He's probably at work, you know what I mean? And so we just be holding it down until he gets home. Getting him ready for the grind, you know what I mean? And we've been doing this, like I said, I already know. You know what? Evidently, Jack Frost had something to say about Doc Soldier the other day. He went so far as to say, there's this guy from Florida who's desperate. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He said that Dog Soldier was desperate and trying to do YouTube. And I'm like, no. If anybody's desperate, it's you, Frost. Doc Soldier makes more in one day than you do all week with your silly drops and all them lies you be sending them fake promos. No. There's by no means is Doc Soldier desperate. I think I got it here. I'm going to see if I can play it for you right quick. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, he had the nerve to say that shit. Here it is. I couldn't believe he had something to say about him. Yeah, he said he was thirsty. He said Doc Soldier was thirsty and desperate. I'm like, did you not see that Doc Soldier actually has a professional trade? He has a business that he runs. And I know for a fact that Doc Soldier promoted on his channel. This treats people that have promoted from on with him. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm about to get it on him right now. Cause he's just an unconsiderate little bastard. Here it is. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a couple of things. Also, most likely, I'm going to be making videos. Because I'm not. I messed it up. He said Dog Soldier is thirsty and desperate. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We are really getting on their mind over there at BBN. That's all I can tell you. We're on their minds. They can't get it, man. They got it coming. They got it coming. Because when you do business the way he do business, and Doc Soldier was one of the people that was doing business with him, you got it coming. People are gonna leave reviews about the way you do business, and that's what it is. That's what it is. It is what it is. You do bad business, it's like people are gonna leave a review on the type of business that you do. Man, it is what it is. That's your fault. That's your fault as a professional, somebody who needs to be, addressed like that, and either step your game up or stop doing business, man. You already stopped doing business. Has anybody seen a promotion over there? All them promotions Frost say he got going. I said this in the chat, on our group chat. If Frost is going to take all of his so-called videos that he's doing and let Jimmy run them through his platform, how much do Jimmy owe him now? 5,000? Like CK? Oh, now you owe me 5K for helping build your channel? I'm like, dude, man, come on, stop, man. If you do, let somebody know that you got plans on building them. Let them know, man. Like, hey, man, remember when I was letting you run all those videos? My videos helping you build up your content? Because that's all you're doing. Get no subscribers and none of that. Big boy, let me tell you something, boy. This guy's been a total mess. You missed the laptop incident and everything. He stole the little girl's laptop, and we as a community put the pressure on, and he brought it back. You know what I'm saying? And you missed a lot, big boy. You got a little bit of catching up. But yeah, on Jimmy, he's telling him, yeah, I'll let you run. I'll run all my my videos through your platform, and and you just re-air them and whatnot. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Like, man, Jimmy, just do your own thing, bro. Trust me, you'll be happier in the long run, and you won't owe Frost $5,000. Yeah, it turned out to be a schoolgirl's best laptop, big boy, and it's like that we couldn't accept that. Couldn't accept. I mean, it's bad enough, you could have just handed over to the bus driver, but when we found out it belonged to the school and it was a girl and all that, I was like, nah, dude, we ain't letting that ride, and we didn't. We didn't let that ride, and so he ended up turning. That dragon was building up momentum. Oh yeah, I seen that. He is going to still be more or less paying for fraud services. He has to be a bag swinger? Come on, man. To play your videos? We're playing them over here for free. Get your own channel, Jimmy. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Trust me, you'll regret it. One thing I never did, I never mixed up what I was doing with Frost. I only did the promo. Only did the promo with him. Okay, he's tuning there. God bless him. Yes, exactly. We wasn't going for that. Spider-Man's in the house. Yes, sold is sold. Oh my God, everybody, we gotta talk about this. We make sure we get this over to AD. That Jimmy Belcher sold his soul. This is why Frost needs to be stopped. I agree with you, Spider Man, because we already know where all that's going. Excuse me. His past lets us know about what he is about when he gets to this point. Just Jimmy is down, baby. Exactly. We already know. Now Jimmy don't know it. There's a bill that comes with him letting them play Frost's videos. It's gonna start off at 5,000. Go ask CK. If you don't pay that boy, you gonna get smeared all over the BBM platform. That's all I can say. Exactly. I mean, it's just getting to the point now where Frost think he's like got the Midas touch or something. He's going around talking about he's helped other people with their platform. I'm still cool with those guys. I still do admin work with them guys over there and stuff over at Let's Talk About It. And he didn't help them do nothing because everything that he did wasn't really on that. He claimed that the XMA would be on the show and they are not here. Who does he sound like? Don't him and the weirdo got a lot of with these no-show interviews and all these hypes and build-ups, but it don't happen. Then with Frost, he got it so to give him a donation so he can so-called go do the interview, and then he don't do it, and nothing happens with the donation. No, Frost is over at the dispensary buying weed. Frost is a cold man. He is a straight scammer. He's a straight scammer. YouTube panhandler. Woo! I can tell you this though. Frost got 6 people in the chat. How much business is Jimmy gonna give besides Trey? Exactly. Jimmy gonna get his head taken off for playing Frost's shit. Salute James S. Thanks for coming through, man. He's gonna get his head taken off. I'm like, dude. And on top of that, you're gonna owe Frost 5K along with all of the dragon you're gonna get. You wanna be a BBN midget. Oh Lord, he's supposed to do a field trip in Bob Button. Yes. He went down to the Soul Museum, right? In the middle of the pouring rain and tried to open the door and they were closed. I'm like, dude, when you go to these type of places, especially in this so-called climate, right? Yep. When you know this type of climate, you start saying, I better make sure they're even open because, because of what's going on with, with the all the stuff, the protocols and whatnot. You want to see if these places are open, call first. And he's giving his shorts on IG models to Jimmy. I already know, man. He got 100,000 of those IG models, and they're all stolen. Frosty out there, he's pimping on the IG models out there and get monetization behind them. Oh my God, please don't. Ugh. That just made me say, ugh, Angel Crispin. I try not to look at those his clothes because they are dirty and thirsty and all of that. And it's like, how can you try to talk shit about Doc Soldier, a professional, somebody who actually has a trade in a business and has spent promotion money with you to get that shitty ass promotion that you did, and then have you turn around now and just like he did to me, like he did to James, like he did to Liberty, everybody else. Then you turn around and spend the whole time bad mouthing the same people that promoted with you, helped you, and all of that shit. Now it's like we just threw our money away because if I promoted with you all the time and now all you doing is turning around telling people, well, I don't think he can do it. Well, what good did it for me to pay you to promote me? Now you're anti-promoting me for free and talking shit. And I'm like, I could sue you for that. I really could. If there was something to get, maybe them foam pieces on his wall. What do I get them for? Huh? I don't know. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Ross has absolutely nothing. And according to Just 2.0, that apartment is in the same condition it was when he moved in. There's not even a carpet piece on the floor. Like, what the hell, man? You're living on Crack Street. Man, there is no progress. I don't get it. But the point being is that rapport of trying to drag. And he thought he was slick. He's always doing that subliminal shit. You know, if you say something about it, you own it. Nigga, you said he's from Florida. We know who's from Florida. What's that say, right? Oh, you do? Okay. Let me see what the chat says. I can't see that chat shit. Here we go. Here we go. You're going Dusty J's. Hey, man. This dude, man. He is literally, like living. He's another one that's living in a fantasy world now. And so what he's trying to do now is he's trying to go outside, reconnect with whatever it was that he had before, and it's not there, man. That's not there. The 6-9 days and going to court day, all that is over. You lost your chance. You fumbled the ball. You fumbled the bag, Jack Frost. You fumbled it. So you trying to go out there and reconnect and risking your life, mind you. you're risking your life, dude. Going out, trying to be outside. No, not a good idea. Right now, you know what? If I was Frost, I would be very seriously considering going on a tour. Go to BBN, go BBN South or something. BBN, Midwest or something. You know what I'm saying? He can never go BBN Vegas again, though. Am I right, James? Yes, never again. It was good times, man. Y'all took care of that dude, man. I mean, I don't get it, man. It's like, did you forget, man, that we had BB rolling? He ain't forgot. That's why he keeps trying to, bring it back some kind of way. He's always talking about, we're back, we're bigger, better than ever, and all. No, you're not. You're not. You're not doing nothing. Matter of fact, and this is a good analogy. You can look and see what AD has done in the short time that he's been, handling him. It looks like a fucking studio. His shit looks like a podcast. It looks like somebody's been putting money into it. And if it's us, then he's showing us where the money's going. I'm looking at Frost's setup. It looks like a trap spot. Dude, put the pipe down. He did the guys way dirty, man. And that's the problem, But see, it's that word that he's got blocked, big boy, on his chat. It's called karma. He's getting everything he had coming, man, and he's hoping, I heard him saying the other day too, when things get back rolling, he can't wait to shit on everybody. I'm like, man, that's not, first of all, if you're supposed to be godly, that's not godly, man. If God blesses you, you don't just go out there and use it to, boast and be prideful and so-called shit on everybody. Come on, man. You don't do that. You humble yourself. You thank you for your blessing. You acknowledge the people that helped you get back. That's the problem with Frost. He's not ever going to humble himself, and all he got in his mind is to get back where he is, and he's got it fixed. And when I mean fixed, whoever he's looking at when he does his podcast, whoever that is up there that he's talking to all the time, that's those guys. And those are the guys he feel like is responsible for his downfall. I guess it's all of us. He's looking over there like, yeah, so, it's sad. All I can say is, thank God we got somewhere else to go and something else to do, because this ain't my life. This is not my life. I have a job. I have a business. I got keys to doors. You know what I'm saying? I got places to go. I got cards. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something. That's right. He got all our names on that. How you doing? All right, all right. Beautiful young lady. But I do acknowledge the ladies too, just like you, Mr. Frost. I have to speak to these ladies. That's right. That's a problem too, don't you think so, big boy? To treat everybody expendable. That's not how you teach your team. Your team. You don't do that. You don't teach your team. You treat them as valuable. That's how you should treat them, as valuable. Because once you feel like this is what he does, once he feels like he's got his last little ring out of you, he finds a reason to get rid of you. When that situation happened to me and my granddaughter, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to kind of pull back a little bit on the promotions and the support, that I've been giving you just till this goes over with. Do you know he didn't even ask me what he could do to help? And my granddaughter's down there in critical condition. And I know you guys all know the inside story about that. And I'm like, he denied putting up the GoFundMe, which I didn't bring to the table. Somebody else, one of the other admins did. And it's like, dude, are you just that callous and hateful that, and selfish that all you think about is what's gonna benefit you? Had you went through that with me, and show me that you're willing to support me as much as I'm supporting you, man, there would have been nothing I wouldn't have done for that guy. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, dude, when you had your down moment, you could have, we could have picked you up off your feet, man, made it happen. Maybe even got you somewhere to go. You feel me? That's the straight up truth. But no, you showed your hand. And that just goes without saying, like, dude, when you showed me that hand, that you didn't support me in my time, and it really wasn't about me, it was about my granddaughter, I have no more love for you. I cannot do nothing for you ever in life. Ever in life. So you could badmouth me and put me on the wall with the rest of everybody else. I don't care, because you're not going to stop me. You can't stop me. You don't got no keys. Them keys you got, you stole them from Just 2.0. Yeah, that was dirty. You remember that, big boy? Was you back there then? Because, I just, I'm just glad that he wasn't my only friend or associate, because who knows, if I had to depend on him, I'm in trouble. My granddaughter probably passes away or something. Not cool, man. I can't let that go, man. I'm never gonna let that go. That's just straight up truth, but way it is. So hopefully, like I said, man, I'm tying up more time than I want to, but it's just keep on working hard. Keep on supporting each other. Y'all get a chance. Dog Soldier's doing this thing. Yes, right there at the end. Yeah, I appreciate your support too, man. Keeping it clean. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, y'all, make sure y'all support Dog Soldier. Make sure you subscribe, check him out. He be dropping bombs on a lot of topics, but mostly about Frost, but as well as he should. And I appreciate your support too, man. I want y'all to have a good ass weekend, man, and be looking for me, man. I'm gonna go live, man. Homecoming weekend, University of Washington. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna do a live from the field. Appreciate y'all coming. Let's do it, man. Have a good weekend.